chances are you're currently spending money on AI tools that promise exceptional results, but in reality, they rarely live up to the hype. Many of these platforms struggle to produce even short, basic clips, let alone complete high-quality videos. However, what I'm about to show you today is entirely different. This tool has the ability to transform simple text into fully structured YouTube videos, complete videos, not just fragments. And here's the key point. You don't need to write scripts, record voiceovers, or spend hours editing. And this isn't just theory. I personally tested it. I created one video that exceeded 8 minutes and another that crossed the 9-minute mark, all generated automatically. In just a moment, I'll walk you through exactly how I did it. But we won't stop there. We're going to test this tool across multiple niches to see whether it consistently delivers results or if it falls apart outside of one category. And here's the surprising part. You don't even need to write a prompt. Before we dive in, let's quickly go through the setup process. It's incredibly simple and takes only a few seconds. Open your browser, Chrome works perfectly, and search for Notebook LM. If you're using a mobile device, you'll likely see an option to download the app. You can install it if you prefer working on your phone. However, if you're on a laptop or desktop, I recommend using the browser version. Simply click on Try Notebook LM and sign in using your Gmail account. Once you log in, you'll be directed to the main dashboard. At the top of the page, you'll notice a section called Featured Notebooks. These are projects created by other users. You can explore them for inspiration if you like, but for our purpose today, they're not essential. What really matters is the Create New button. Click on it and you'll enter your workspace. This is where everything happens. Now, here's where things start to get interesting. Unlike most AI tools, you don't need to type a detailed prompt to generate a video. Instead, the platform gives you multiple ways to create content. You can search for a topic, anything from motivation to education or finance. You can upload files, such as PDFs or documents. You can even upload images. Or, the simplest method of all, you can paste a website link, and the tool will convert that content into a full video. To keep things straightforward, we'll start with the easiest option, using a website. For our first example, we'll choose a niche that performs extremely well on YouTube, personal finance and passive income. I'll search for ideas related to personal finance. Here's an article listing 25 passive income ideas. This is perfect. Why? Because it already contains structured content that can easily be transformed into a full-length video. I'll copy the link, then paste it into the platform. Now I'll click Insert. Within seconds, Notebook LM analyzes the entire article and generates a clean, organized breakdown of the content. And this is where most people underestimate the tool. Once the analysis is complete, shift your attention to the right panel. You'll find several options. Click on Video Overview. Now you'll be presented with two formats, Brief and Explainer. We'll select Explainer because we want a longer, more detailed video. Next, choose the language for your video. Then comes one of the most creative parts, selecting the visual style. You're not limited to one look. You can choose from multiple styles, such as whiteboard animation, anime-inspired visuals, watercolor aesthetics, or even papercraft. Each style completely changes the feel of the final video. For this example, I'll go with a retro print style. Now, here's a step many people skip, but it actually makes a big difference. You can guide the AI host. You can either write your own instructions or select from preset suggestions. This allows you to influence the tone and delivery of the video. For simplicity, I'll choose a beginner-friendly approach. Then I'll click Generate. Now the system starts building the video. It usually takes a couple of minutes. But pause for a moment and think about what just happened. You took a standard blog post without writing a script, without recording your voice, without editing a single frame, and you initiated the creation of a complete YouTube video. If this works as expected, it could completely change the way faceless YouTube channels operate. All right, the video is ready. Let's play it. Honestly, this is impressive. The narration sounds natural, the visuals align with the content, the structure follows a proper explainer format. And here's the most surprising part. The video is over 8 minutes long, generated entirely by AI, completely free. No editing required, no scripting needed, and you can download it instantly. Now, let's push this further. We'll test a completely different niche to see if the results remain consistent. This time, I found an article about world geography. Since you already understand the process, I won't repeat every step. I'll simply create a new project, choose the website option, and paste the link. Once I click Insert, the platform analyzes the content and organizes it. Then I move to the video section, select Explainer, and keep the language in English. For consistency, I'll use the same retro style. Then I guide the AI host briefly and click Generate. And now, once again, it transforms that content into a full video. Let's look at the result. This one is even longer, over 6 minutes, and surprisingly, it performs just as well. The structure holds up, the visuals remain consistent, the narration still sounds natural. Honestly, this exceeded my expectations. At this point, you've seen exactly what this tool is capable of. You've seen how a simple idea or even a basic article can be transformed into a complete video without the traditional barriers that used to slow creators down. No scripting, no recording, no editing. Just a clear process and a powerful system doing the heavy lifting for you. And the real question now isn't whether this works. The real question is, what are you going to create with it? Because tools like this don't just save time, they completely change the way content is made. They open doors for anyone who wants to start a YouTube channel, build a content business, or simply share ideas with the world without needing expensive equipment or advanced skills. But like any tool, its value depends on how you use it. So if you found this video useful, if it opened your eyes to new possibilities, then don't stop here. Take action. Test it yourself. Experiment with different niches. Push the limits and see what you can build. And most importantly, let me know in the comments, what kind of videos do you want me to create next? What tools or strategies are you curious about? And what challenges are you currently facing in your content journey? Your feedback doesn't just help me, it shapes the future of this channel. And if you want more content like this, more tools, more strategies, more ways to grow faster and smarter on YouTube, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share this video with someone who needs to see it, because the next video might be the one that completely changes your path. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.